Okay.
Blue, noise canceling is on.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, this is Sipka's draw to the button. And that's a great shot by Molly. She is biting the button. Because both teams had the same round robin record. They're doing a draw to the button.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's.
And Kessler is throwing the LSD for Team Batchuk. That is a tall kid on sheet 1 for U12. I don't, yeah. This looks a little hot. So Sipka will have hammer.
So there's teams that maybe would normally be here, but they've won.
Max is throwing the first rock for the final game of the Mark Kennedy Junior Classic here in St. Albert this afternoon. They're trying to steal, so they're wanting a center guard. Doesn't quite get over to center line. Katie's electing to draw in behind it. Lots of kids yawning out there right now. It's been a long weekend for them. Kinsley's being asked to go in behind. Over curled a little bit. Takes that guard and rolls in. Max is being asked for an in-turn takeout on this. They'd like a little bit of a roll to the inside, but most important to get rid of the rock. There's a little wide on this, so they're working on getting it over. Looks like he's... The overhead camera, it's hard to tell if it's in. Do you think it's in?
I can see why. Okay.
Okay. And the verdict here is it's very close to being in. We're not sure. They're investigating it as well. They could use the biter stick at this point in the game if they're not sure if it's in or not. They must agree that it is in, because Katie's asked for Kingsley to throw a hit on it.
Does anybody else need?
And rolled. And we're still not sure if it's in now.
I think it's more out now.
More out. Kessler wants Dylan to draw in around Max's corner guard. Not sure they're going to get by, but maybe they can chip it and roll it in. Yeah. So that one is definitely in now. And the other final games here today in the U12, there's Enright and King. In the U20 men's, there is Keast and McDonald. In the U20 women's, there's Palmadilly and Whitbread. Must have an out-of-province team in that game. I don't recognize that one team. In the U18 men's, we have Schoenhart and Duncan, and then, of course, our game. And there is a U18 girls game as well. I just don't know. Oh, Whitbread and Maximus. The Sormo, my mistake. I have fact checkers here. That one is just back of the tee line. It came out a little wide, but she should have it. I just don't know that she's going to stick around. Kessler worked to get that one out. And they're not walking. Looks like there's, yeah, this is going to be heavy. And right through the rings.
wasn't on those, but I could probably. Actually, we could freeze that.
So with that miss, Sipka's looking to capitalize on it and drawing in around the corner guards. She can bury this in there. It would be setting herself up for a deuce, but it looks like it is heavy. So Andrew will get a second chance at a draw in behind. I think we're probably looking for 14 and a half seconds here today.
I'll show you a picture of her since you're so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. I know you are.
This is the fourth curling club that the kids have played in. They started in Sherwood Park, and then they had one game in the Garrison and Crestwood, and here today. So we've seen a lot of the northeast section of Edmonton and surrounding communities in the last couple of days. The host committee and all of the rinks have done an incredible job providing this opportunity for 75 junior teams from U12 up to U20. And it is the largest junior bonspiel in the world. This looks like it'll be pretty good. And so, in-turn takeout. Ideally, Kessler would like to hit the outside of this and get a little bit of a flop in behind his corner guards there. Oh. And Dylan's working on it. Get a piece of it, and not the guard. Oh. Well, that miss creates the opportunity here now for Sipka to get 2, maybe 3.
Every single time.
And the Sipka girls are short a player. Sloan was sick this week and just not feeling well enough to join us. The girls definitely have missed her this week. We hope she's on the mend. Okay. This one looks quick as well. At 12 seconds, this one should be through the house with not much sweeping. Kessler will get a chance at this again, and having ticked that guard over a little bit, it's a little bit more room to work with there now. Dylan should be. Oh, Max trying to work it over this time. Missing on the other side. Oh, I missed what happened on the Duncan sheet, but sounds like there was a good shot made on the U18 sheet. Credit was being given to the sweeper on that one. Kessler hit and rolled and stuck around in the ring. So Katie's going to want to hit and roll out to blank the end. They're still shaking their heads on the U18 sheet. They can't seem to believe what just happened there. Looks like Katie's gonna. Oh, that was maybe a yeah. Now they're looking to see if that one is in at the front of it. I do believe it's called the biter stick.
The biter stick.
Okay, well they've agreed. Not sure what they've. I'm assuming they've agreed on one. If it was, if Katie was thinking that was in before, then. Yeah. So 1-0 for Batchek after one. Duncan is up 3-0 after one against Schoenhart.
It's not a rim job.
Whitbread got 2 in their first end. DeSormo got 1 in their first end. Enright got 3 in the first. And the Keith McDonald game has not marked up the score yet. So, center guard. This one's looking good. Just tight to the house. Nice. That is a 5 out of 5 if we were marking that. It's nice and tight.
Yes.
Chris, do you want some drink? Chris is buying.
I'll buy. My turn. I want a soft bottle.
Kingsley's being asked for a corner guard here.
Okay. Ready? Chanel?
I'll have a margarita. Oh, I mean.
Not me.
Oh, you're not joining me?
No.
Did you see the pizza the other night that the boys ordered?
No.
The other night after a game, the boys ordered a pizza. Shout out to Lore's Pizza here. It was a 24-inch pizza. It actually came in 2 boxes because they had to cut the pizza in half. So it came in 2 rectangular boxes. The pieces were huge.
What did they get on it?
That was the, I think it was Steve Likes Meat was the one pizza that we got.
Who picked that?
And then they also ordered the El Jefe taco pizza.
Naturally.
Both were delicious. The El Jefe was, I think, 18 inches, so they didn't need to cut that into two
No,
boxes. But
oh my
yes.
God. Look how happy he is in that picture.
Yes. Yeah, the boys were very happy with their 24-inch pizza the other night. You see? 24-inch pizza. It actually came in 2 boxes because the pieces were so large.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was Laura's Pizza. Yeah. Oh, nice shot by Kingsley here. So Kessler's choosing to ignore that. They're trying to force here, so he's asking for Dylan to draw in behind. I gotta go on this for line, I think. So 14 seconds is too heavy. Katie's electing a draw to the wings. And the Keith McDonald game, they blanked in the first end. Kingsley hops up to sweep her own. It's looking like this one might be more of a corner guard, which having hammer is... Okay. Oh. Taking the other turn. Hard clean on this one. It looks like it's going to over curl, I would think. It looks like it's light. Really pulled the string on that one after being too heavy on his first one. He corrected and came up well light. That one didn't make it over the hog line, so it's being removed from play. Katie's peeling off the guard, wanting that center line open for herself for that last rock. Oh, and an unfortunate jam at the back there. Well, I know Uncle Jeff is watching because he's texting dumbass comments. And after Dylan was light on the last one, looks like Andrew is heavy on this one. They're struggling with draw weight this end.
I got some little deer. And wait.
Better brand. So like,
I give you one, but sorry.
no, yeah. Maxie's obsessed with that.
They're good.
Oh, I was trying to get the thing to go live. I thought it was live.
Kingsley was sweeping to hold the line on it, but now her hand gesture is suggesting that she wants to put some brakes on it. Draw weight is really elusive this game.
Please.
Sure. Thank you. I really don't need them, but I'd like to try this flavor.
Please. Please.
Out of 10, like I feel like we need a review.
I just tried a craft pretzel, and because I'm sick, it really has no taste, so you are missing nothing.
So Chris, honest review here out of 10. Yeah, think about it. Just like, what do you think about here?
They're out of the. I took it.
Oh, thank you.
Chocolate mango jelly good.
Oh, that'll be good. Thank you. Grandma always told me brandy, but we'll try some tequila.
I wish you did.
What?
I'm not gonna reenact what you just did, but I wish you didn't do that.
We did. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to get the full flavor out of it.
What do you mean? Why are we just getting that?
Stop, that's not helping.
You must have seen that somewhere.
This looks heavy, but I think it's going to over curl. It's going to miss that one on the back.
Subtle, yet dignified.
No, they actually did come up onto it. I thought that might over curl.
I don't. Maybe hints of ranch, but the ranch, not intense ranch flavors. Message to your dad, maybe he can try. Mm-hmm. Just a hint, it's not overpowering.
It doesn't choke you as it's going down. I think they actually should be keeping it straighter. And Katie's working to get it out, but I think it's biting at the back. I'm just trying to do some math in my head here. Provincial started last Thursday, correct? So in oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, got it. Why can't I figure this out here? 1, 2. Yeah, in the last 11 days, these boys have played 16 games. That's a lot.
Might be a little tired.
Yeah.
Might sleep on the way home.
This one looks good. Nice shot by Katie here. So Kessler's going to want to follow that one down.
So the last 11 days, we are 16 and 1.
The last 11 days, they are 16 and 1. Oh. No, the girls would be one less game, I guess, as they were. So yeah, in the last 11 days, the girls. This is game 15 for the girls.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I've seen it.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah, and Kieran and I were like,
Looks like Katie's electing here to blank the end. You may hear in the background Andy Ingram. That's Max's sister. Andy will be playing on the UFC Dinos next year. Andy, what are you most excited about with the Dinos program? I mean, of course, aside from being put on the spot for an interview.
yeah, of course. Making new friends.
You have a hard time making friends, do you?
I do.
What about your new coach?
I mean, we understand Max, but yeah. And you know the other girls that are on the team?
Yes, ma'am.
She's a great interview.
We're working on some.
in the fun spiel on Saturday, and I was like, me. But she was like asking, like,
We're working on some people skills with her here.
I'm like really struggling today. Sorry, what was
So
the
this would
question?
be where you introduce your team, your Dinos team. We're still on the Dinos.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Lila Cooey, Abby Whipred, me, and Ella Cardinal.
And your coach?
Undetermined. I was gonna say unknown. It's not
Not official?
No.
Okay. Keeping it on the down low.
for sure.
And so you girls will be in the U20 events next year?
Yes.
And when does that start?
Also unknown.
Okay. Well, we wish you all the best next year.
Thanks.
So, close game here. It is 1-0 after 2 ends. Oh, and it looks like, that one is in. Oh, and that one stays out, so that is in the free guard zone. Okay, see if we can find draw weight this end. Keese took a single in the second end, so it's 1-0 over McDonald. I would be switching our sweepers here. There they go. Trying to carve that over a little bit. So it's in, but definitely not buried. De Sormo still leads 1-0 after 2 ends. That was a blank. And oh!
Oh,
Oh, Kingsley may. Yeah.
She almost still made it. Oh,
No, that was not like in Banff when Kingsley fell that game in Banff, and then
she really did that one with pizzazz, actually.
oh, Kessler actually has it. She made the shot that was way better, but Katie didn't call it because it was like the impossible shot. But if
AAA shot.
yes, but if you ask Kessler about it, he has it queued up on YouTube. He knows exactly the moment where it
Usually makes up for it. She usually makes up for it on the next one.
Kingsley's been going through a little bit of a clumsy spell with all the growing she's been doing. She's usually been falling once a game, but she's actually been pretty good for this event. Oh, look.
hi, Shannon.
Oh, who are we saying hi to?
Shannon.
Oh. Actually, I have it queued up too.
So watch over here because that might be a bit. Yeah. All right. So she's. Oh. We're sticking with
And
it. We're calling this one.
Yeah, Sipka's yellow in that game there. So she's like long run back.
Boom.
Through
like
a
it was
hole.
on purpose. Yep, love it. Katie's like this shot.
See if we can get a time on draw weight here. Oh. Okay. I think they can probably see half of it, maybe. Team Sipka last year with a slightly different lineup won the U12 division of the Mark Kennedy here. And, oh, they're working.
Yeah. Love it.
So that gets it off. With that check being shot, Kessler's asking for another draw in. I'm going to guess that Uncle Jeff is day drinking right now. Uncle Jeff continues to send some questionable texts. This one's really going to have to finish there. I think again they can see about a third or half of that. This one looks good. This one's maybe just a hair lighter. Yeah. Just being that little bit lighter meant that it over curled just a fraction. So at first Kessler was looking at hitting the Sipka yellow one and flopping in front. But just drawing there is much, much simpler, and with the Sipka rocks sitting 3-4, they're not much of a concern at this point. This one looks good. As it slows down, it should curl over. They don't want it to go too deep. The closer together the rocks are. Oh, that had more than I thought it did. So they're going to want to create some separation there. It was probably about 8 or 10 feet heavy. Oh, I am not sure what happened in the U12 game, but there's some skipping and some happy little curlers down there. Oh. Yeah, the U12 crew is so cute. This could be good. Just, oh, is it going through the hole? Oh, well, she got one.
It was coming.
She was, yeah, it really. Are we going to attribute that to Kingsley's stellar sweeping? Yes. Which I think after a weekend, I'm not sure. That's nice. Grandma and Grandpa are also day drinking while at least watching grandkids' sports. I was giving them a reason to day drink, so.
They're doing their best.
Yeah.
So our Andrew's grandparents, they're day drinking too.
However, Grandma sent a picture of her watching it on the iPad. I thought that she learned how to project it onto her TV. Okay. Maybe that's not possible after some day drinking. Maybe they forgot. Kessler's just wanting a guard here. Take away that path for Katie to draw in. Or was he wanting it in?
Yeah,
he was wanting it right in. Oh, unfortunately, though, I think they wanted. No, I think they wanted it buried more because now she can hit.
True. Yeah. There's only about just half a stone there.
Oh.
It's tight.
All right. I think it's about 2/3 of a rock that she can see.
Yeah, maybe.
Kingsley's working on curling it, and it should be close. Keeping it straight, it should be close. It is very close. She's got it. She's got it. Oh! I thought if you got by that you were going to
Yeah, I thought so too. If you got
get
by.
it.
I actually didn't think it would go by. I thought it was too tight with the weight change.
Oh, Whitbread pulled out with the lead there. They are up 5-1 over Pomidilly. That's in the women's U20 division. Nope, boys. That looks...
It's even more exposed now.
Yeah.
There's some real distance there.
So, Katie...
Actually, yeah. If she plays the double, you can't get the shot.
No.
That was a perfect shot. Fantastic. What can she do? She's got a draw.
Like, can I try yours on? Because I have to order something.
And I need new ones too, but I
No, there's tables.
So, Katie's thinking about options here, because if she plays what she just played, there's no way she can get shot out of that. So she's looking at maybe drawing in. If she comes by that yellow center guard tight, she might be able to get it to the button. She's made a lot of really clutch shots this weekend. Kingsley looks like she still hasn't got her breath from the last one. Okay. So, this is looking heavy, but it's, wow, it's really digging over there now. And she's going to knock that in. Yeah. Not sure what happened on that one. That weight seemed back 12, but it just kind of jutted over there. I'm not sure. Kingsley was off it the whole way, and then it did not behave like we expected it to. So that was a steal of 3 for Batchak. 4-0 after 3 ends. I didn't believe my mom that she still knew how to get it on the TV from her iPad, so I asked for proof. And there it is, it's on her TV, and of course she's got the pictures of the grandkids' curling teams right beside the TV. So in this event with no on-ice coaching, it's up to the kids to have their, to kind of lead their own meetings in between ends. We'll see if they can find draw weight. They struggled with it in the even end last time.
His parents are day drinking.
Okay. We got more photos of grandparents day drinking and watching.
Apparently it's 29 in Phoenix today.
Oh.
So 8, so make sure that 8 shows up. Like it'll show up on the screen or something. There you go.
Okay, well, that's interesting because I got 15 seconds on that, but I thought that I timed 14 and a half last time we came this way, and that was through the house, so keep an eye on the ice.
Away is 86, home is 88.
Katie wants a corner guard. They're trying to set up the end to generate some points. Unfortunately, it looks like Kingsley is a little heavy. Well, by a little heavy, she's sticking around back 8. That check is choosing not to ignore it. You might recall they ignored one in the back of the rings on the second end. At that time, the game was a little bit closer than what it is now, so they're switching their strategy here. Andrew is working on getting this one over. Oh, now Dylan's hopping in to keep it straight. And a little bit of a roll. Good shot by Max. The double is a possibility here. Oh, nice shot by Kingsley. It's about 6 weeks ago when Kingsley and I were working on some doubles just at a practice ice in Okotoks, and she told me she's never made a double before, but she's made several doubles in the last couple of events here. And hit and roll out. No. So now she's going to try to set it up again, an open house. She's asking for a corner guard. Duncan is up 3-2 over Schoenhart. Schoenhart got 2 in the third after a blank in the second. And the Mascomics and the Sormo game, they've blanked ends 2 and 3, so it is still 1-0 for the Sormo. And the U12 game, Enright is up 4-0 over King. That corner guard, Kessler's electing to go around.
Tracy says to tell you She is sorry to hear that you have caught a cold. It
Oh.
sounds good.
Oh, you mean this raspy voice isn't sexy?
It should come in handy for your night job.
They did. They dragged that.
How did they get it there? You know what they had to do? Yeah.
Judy wants you to know she's also day drinking. She and Mike.
Yay!
She'd like a shout out for their day drinking efforts.
Yay! Judy and Mike are also day drinking and watching. We love knowing that there's solidarity in Sunday day drinkers. Oh, we are short a max. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Who threw that?
Andrew. Katie is choosing to... Oh. Doesn't look like Travis agreed with her call. I think he's probably going to ask for her to draw in around the guard that they already have there, rather than placing a guard in front of the one that they have. Oh, there's Max. Back in action.
Back in action.
That's a better call there. To get, yeah, split the house, get two in the rings. This one should be, oh.
Oh, nice shot.
Good shot. Good shot. So, a normal weight, hit and roll. Having both Sipka and Bacek in the final, and they were in the same round robin pool, speaks to the strength of that pool that they were in. Oh! Was a nice double by Andrew. Yeah, both Bacek and Sipka were in the same pool, which was interesting because Bacek, Sipka, and Kennedy were in the same pool, and they are also the top three ranked teams in the Alberta Tour. Bacek is 1, Sipka is 2, and M. Kennedy was 3. So interesting that they were all in the same pool. The fact that 2 of those teams have made it to the final speaks to the strength of that pool. Bacek beats Paget in the quarterfinals to get here, and then Landry in the semifinals. And Sipka beat Northcott in the quarterfinals. And then a team that we haven't actually seen on the tour much this year was Team Pike out of Lethbridge. They beat them quite handedly in the semifinal. I think they shook after 5, so the girls have had a little bit more time off in between games than the boys.
Actually, they all had cut their jerseys. They still.
The teams get tour points by curling in certain events. Those events that generate points, they're fairly standardized. A lot of the top teams attend them. Batchek has got points this year from both U15 as well as the U18 tour events that they competed in. And they take your top 5 events. So both teams have played in more than 5, but they just take your top 5 events for the tour. They do that because they're trying to also encourage teams to develop too and not just do tour events every weekend. They have not updated them after provincials. I think Curling Alberta has forgotten.
It doesn't matter anymore, but it's nice to know. This shouldn't matter.
No, it really.
It shouldn't be on that.
No. People would still attend. Like, you're not attending this one for...
It's on the list.
I know, but it shouldn't be.
There, 'cause it doesn't follow the same rules.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, this is definitely a matter of we shall come anyway. That's not what that's about at that point.
Yeah, I think at this event we have teams from Ontario and Saskatchewan. This one looks good here. They've got that Batchek rock here to come on too for backing. So she rubbed it, but managed to stick around for shot.
She didn't rub it out.
Batchet cheats. PG-13 live stream.
I didn't say she didn't rub one out.
I know what you mean.
What? I don't know.
I know what you're getting at.
Looks like Kessler's wanting to draw down to the rock that Katie just threw. So just back 12 weight. The Duncan Schoenhart game next door has had lots of rocks in play for really most of the ends. This end is no different. I think every rock is in play actually. What? Yes. This one looks light. See if the... Oh. So Katie's sitting 1 with last rock. She's wanting to draw. Molly was kind of suggesting maybe playing a hit on that Batchek one. And now Katie's looking at maybe a draw from the other way. Or back this way again. She's giving herself lots of ice. There's... Yeah.
We left at like 10.
Looking down there, looking somewhere else. Yeah, don't listen to me.
So Kingsley is pumping the brakes on this one again, but I think it will dig in out there.
Boy,
Oh.
never.
Kingsley, oh.
That just dug right in.
That did dig in. Kingsley was indicating out of her hand that it was a little hot, but it got into the frost out there and misjudged. So 4-1 after 4 ends. No 4-end break, so the girls and Sipka and Batchek are just going to have their quick team meeting and get the 5th underway.
What's the plan? They'll do it themselves.
The girls are tired. Even their high fives are lacking the same oomph that they normally do.
It's hard curling with 3.
They have done very well.
They sure have.
They do miss Sloan.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm actually so sad.
Basically disappeared from the planet of the Earth.
Oh, looks like Kingsley's hopped up to sweep her own. I'm not sure that they're going to get this one over. Having not...
It's over.
Okay. Kingsley hasn't thrown many guards. This game being that Sipka's had hammer up to this point. Max is being asked to throw to the wings. Max's head drop suggests that he's not happy with his throw, but I think that it looks... Oh, Max, I think he forgot that rock was there.
Did he hit it?
No, but he did a... I don't even know what to tell you he did there.
A little pirouette.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
This one is supposed to be around, but she's light and on the guard. Splitting the house, going to the other side. Batchek kind of has 2 corner guards set up now, but they are the Sipka rocks. With all those rocks in play, Duncan took another 2 in the 4th end, so they are up 5-2 over Schoenhart. I'd say they're really working on this one. Oh, they've backed off here. I'm not sure why they were sweeping that one from the... Plenty of weight on it.
Nope.
Chance for another corner guard here. Sorry, I mean center guard. Sipka would like to block that center path. course, with the 5-guard rule, it can be taken off after this one, but it would at least make Bacek use one of their rocks.
I hate black blanket games. Like everyone's saying like, oh, she's just easy. Like, bro, I can't.
Dylan is being asked for a hit. Control. Ideally a hit and roll.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Andrew is on this one out of his hand. Weight looks good, but must have been something with the release that had Kessler on it. He was looking for a roll the other way, I think, but Dylan caught the inside of that one and rolled to the other side. Molly is being asked to draw onto the Bacek rock on the left-hand side. Little heavy on that one. The Keith McDonald game is tied 1-1 after 4. They've had 2 blank ends. That game is very, very close. However, I doubt that this will be another blank end. There's a number of rocks in play down there, and there's only 2 Gips rocks left.
Yeah. This is my first time in Edmonton, actually.
DeSormo is up 5-2 over the Pomodoli team. And ends 2, 3, and 4 have been blanked in the DeSormo Maximus game. So DeSormo continues to lead 1-0 on that. Oh, and Dylan is also heavy. Looks like Molly made a correction on this one, throwing less than she did last time. And Kingsley's trying to keep it straight. I think they're by the guard. This will be a nice shot. This will be a nice shot. Really, with the weight that she threw, I'm surprised that didn't curl more.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Enright is up 7-0 over King. Uh-oh, we might be on the one that Molly just threw. That was not what they were asking for, and that's going to be a jam on our own. That was not what was called. Oh no, he was supposed to peel the corner guard. Yeah.
They're getting something out of her. Okay.
Of course, Andrew's all mad at himself.
It's legal. massages.
Yeah, but they're generally not relaxing. They're more therapeutic for her elbow. And that one comes in for second shot now.
Where'd you find the photos? Where are they on?
What do you mean? Like these ones?
Yeah.
My mom's gonna leave. I can just do it. It took me literally like 2 hours.
Oh, this is like 19 photos. Oh, really? Yeah, because I took so many.
I know, dude.
I feel like I would take this second.
In this angle, it throws me off a little.
She was taking a photo of me, Casey, and Claire.
I think Dylan's going to have to be on.
Oh, she's taking a photo. I was like, what?
Thought that was going to curl more, but looks like Max is trying to get it over. Are they going to pick it? No, they flashed it. Kind of came out a little tight and then corrected it. And with his body line, I thought he was, that Dylan was going to have to get on it, but.
I found it.
So a break here for Sipka. She's trying to hit out bad check to be sitting 2. See if Kingsley can hold this. Not, I think she's got it. She's just by the guard. Nice shot, Katie. Nice shot. So now Sipka's sitting 1-2.
Okay, I can see Casey and I was standing right beside her.
That ice, we're probably looking at a control weight, I would think.
No way. Like, he caught it. I literally. I told Sam to search a tin towel. I was like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Trying to get this one over as well. He's got it, but he's going to roll out.
He is. Yeah. Okay, apparently he's like super hot and it's really bad. He is, but like. I literally was sticking up the guy. I was gonna put on my water bottle. What?
For not having Hammer, Sipka sitting in a pretty good position here. Katie's electing to draw in.
Oh my god, that's me. Ew, ew, ew. Look, there's me sweeping. That was literally me. So locked in. The good thing is they didn't get my face, so.
There's lots of pictures of.
I think this one is going to be good.
Probably not me.
What? No. Yeah, they're all screwed.
Nice rock. She's going to get around behind. Oh, I thought that was going to go a little bit deeper.
Where do you have to hit that one? But to get them up, you just have to hit it in the...
Gotcha. Settle down.
Yeah, that's all her.
Be careful, I'm going to send you a list of words you have to use on the live stream.
I'm cool with that. Challenge accepted.
Can you stop?
Oh.
No, you can't.
It cannot be that bad.
So bad.
So if Kessler hits these. Yeah.
That's the goal.
He's rethinking his life choices here. He's going for a draw now.
Timing out.
Oh, well, Kessler was rethinking, but looks like
It's there all day. I don't think one might jam.
She made a honey stinger.
these kids are extra tired. The part of the fun of this event is a dance and supper last evening that Mark and Nicole always do a really good job of organizing. And last night the theme was country and western, so the boys were quite excited to be able to wear their Smith-Built hats that were gifted to them. That was very kind of Smith-Built. Thank you to Cam for that. So if my count is right, both teams still have one timeout left. So it looks like Kessler's going back to his original call, which I agree with. It's going to be close. I think they needed to actually let that curl just a hair more.
Yeah, he shot.
Yeah, he's.
Only one.
Yeah, I guess he didn't need to get both of them. Well, yeah. Oh dear.
No, I need to move to the anybody else done, I need to go with so bad. Everybody else can take them off. Okay, my most expensive set was $90. Really? Yeah, but I usually on cheap 2 and 3, am I missing anything? No. So it's as low scoring, isn't it? I think it's tied. I was just saying, are you perception? Yeah. When Darcy's little views of it, like, oh my god. Yeah. It's a real one.
Good shot from Max.
Never tried one before, and I want to do
Leads don't get to throw takeouts nearly as much as some of the other positions, but he made good on his opportunity to do so. We have an update with the DeSormo Mascomics game. It is 1-1 after 5. It is 7-1 and right over King. That is after 5 as well. That's the U12 division. Kingsley's hopping up to sweep her own rock. They're looking for a corner guard out of this one. I think McDonald's broke out a lead after 5. It is 4-1 in that game. Kessler's asking for a guard from Dylan, or maybe coming in top 12. That is a nice rock from Dylan. Good sweep from Max and Andrew on that one.
we'll make it. But they're different breeds. It's like all white and there's like just leaves. We're like, yeah, you guys are right. Oh my god, when we were our skin color is because no, like just each color. Oh, and then we went to Bernice.
This is looking really good. If oh, I thought it was by, but not quite. So Kessler's trying to sweep that in, and then he's likely going to ask Dylan to throw the same thing again. Oh. A little surprised at that.
I'm excited. You can get like every color. In my computer, honestly.
Oh. Looked like there was some communication error on that one. Molly is being asked for a takeout. This looks good. So they would have liked a little bit of a roll on that, but the important thing was to get that one out. This is looking, oh, there's really some communication issues out there. You can hear that Kessler's yelling off, and they're not picking up on that as quick. So with that rollout, Katie is electing to draw in a round. So looks like Whitbread won their U20 division game. Being up by 4 points, Kessler's wanting to keep that front open. He doesn't want things for Sipka to draw in around behind to generate points. Katie is asking to draw in behind. It is a long guard, but it would be some coverage if they can get one in behind that. This one looks better. That almost on T line. So Kessler should be able to hit that with control weight. Max is trying to get that over. I don't know if Kessler's going to stick around. No. Being up by 4 points, Vacek would be quite content to force Sipka to 1, retain the hammer. King is losing in the U12 game, and it looks like they don't really have much chance of winning, but the players are still in good spirits. They're skipping, heading down the ice. They look like they're having a good time. Enright has one rock left, and they are up 7-1 with one King rock in the rings right now. This one looks like it might be back 8, back 12. Andrew's working on getting that through. That's just out of play. Nice hit and roll. Enright gets the game, the win. They are the U12 Marc Kennedy Jr. Classic champions. At least a couple of those, that team was in the final last year. They lost to Sipka, so although they weren't Sipka last year, Katie wasn't here, but for the most part, the team was the same. Well, Kessler's asked to draw in. Yeah, it is. They blanked 3 ends. Yeah, I know.
And is he stuff
No. The other team, I think it's 4. The boys really need to get that in the rings. Oh. Both teams are struggling with draw weight coming home. Been either too light or too heavy. Schoenhardt is trying to find a small piece of the scoring area. If they come onto that backing, they are able to count their 1. So it is 5-4, Duncan over Schoenhardt after 6. Oh no, they are looking at it. Oh, Duncan has one more. This is Katie's last rock of the end. She's looking for full 8 foot, which looks like she should be able to do it. Kingsley's singling for it just slow, but I think it's just fine. It is just fine. Nice shot. Nice shot. 5-2 in our game after 6 ends with 2 ends left to play. Quick.
Looks like they got 1.
DeSormo is up 2-1 over Maskins, and that is after 6. They're in the 7th.
We'll take this game to 8 ends, girls. Make these boys look for it.
Okay, so that is 6-3 for Duncan over Schoenhardt after 6. 6-3.
Got one the hard way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Slightly over curls. It is a guard, but it's not on center. Kessler's asking for a corner draw from Max. Ooh.
Is down by 1. Yes, it's 4-3.
That one skates to the back 12. Trying to steal. Katie's asking for this rock to go in behind. Kessler's going to try to sweep his sister's rock back as far as he can take it. Kessler's wondering how much of it they can see. So, tapping his foot, he indicated that he wanted hack weight from Max. I think that's a little bit quieter than... Well, it's going to be close. Andrew's trying to hold it straight, but they're not by the guard, so that's going to get replaced. Doesn't... oh, yep. Yeah. Yeah.
He's actually kind of kind.
And then they should also be taking off their blue rock as well. But I don't think anybody's noticed that. Oh, there he, yeah, okay. And all is right with the world again. Yeah. Oh. Still 4 games out there. Kingsley's being asked to throw the same thing, but... Oh. I think she's a little heavier than what she wanted to with her hand gestures, although it is curling quite a bit more than I... Yeah. Nice shot. So Kessler did a quick count to see, double check that they were able to start peeling the guards off, and now he's going to ask Dylan for a peel. They really want to peel this one and roll off, not hit and stick.
I'm glad she's interested in the
Sipka would like to replace that rock. Oh. So, running out of oomph there, so with that, Batchek gets a break on this. Just off nose is where he'd like to hit this, I think. Should be pretty close, and both of them should go. Oh, we have a jam. No. Oh. That's okay. It did jam, but Batchek is still sitting 2-3. It's behind the tee line. Katie's asking for another guard. So having come up light on the last one, I think she'll correct for this one. This one looks better. Fairly tight guard. With hammer, Kessler wants to keep it open, so he's going to ask for a peel. There we go. The peel's good. Oh, we jammed. That's okay. It was more important for him to hit that guard and roll off rather than to hit and stick. They actually get shot 1 and 2 out of that one. Still, Kessler's looking at hitting that front one. Tapping his hat indicates he's looking for a peel weight. They have to sweep this to hold it. They're going to get the one they hope for the Dusby. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. He took out the 2 shot rocks and his left Batchek was sitting 1-2 now. So this will be the second of the Sipka timeouts. In this Bonspiel, teams only get 2 timeouts per game, as opposed to regular U15 where they get 2 timeouts per end. This puts much more of the strategy on the curlers. The Sormo and Maximus are tied up at 2 after 7. The Sormo will have hammer in the 8th. McDonald is up 6-3 over Keast. Keast will have hammer in the 8th coming home. Looks like Katie was told to draw. This is Katie's first rock. Sweeping it. It looks light, and Katie usually throws with more rotation than that, but with slow rotation, it digs in quicker. I would say that it's tough to tell who's sitting second here now. Oh. Don does not. Don did not agree with Kessler's shot. I get what Kessler was thinking if he takes that out. If he took that one out, they would lose their blue one as well. And then Katie's either going to draw, at which point Kessler could hit for 2, or Katie would hit and Kessler could blank. But we'll see what Don says.
Maybe Don's thinking, let's hit this now. Drawing, top button. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, no, it does look like they're going back to the original one, so oh, he was a little tight on that and then tried to correct that. and is going to take out his own. Oh, that was not the intended outcome.
That was a really tough take.
Let's make this more exciting.
That was a really hard one. That was, yeah, that much.
He knew out of his hand that that was not one of his better throws. So, yeah. Katie's taking extra ice here, more than what she took last draw. Oh, Schoenhart got 2 in the 7th, so this is that is a 6-5 game coming home in the 8th. Duncan is up with hammer. No. Being that far out, they're going to have to be careful because it's going to dig back into the... Seems to be frostier on the edges out there. Okay. Alrighty. They're taking another look at that. Okay, he's looking at the hit again. Hopefully without the fancy fishtail and... Oh, big yawn from Max. He's trying to hide it, but we see it. That was a much better throw, although it still has to curl. Is he going to get 2 out of it, though? Just for 1. So that'll be 6-2. 6-2. No, it looks like they're... So we thought the round robin game the other day was the last game that they would ever play, but this is officially it. So the final is 6-2. Team Bacek wraps up their U15 career with a win, and they won every U15 they entered this year. So kudos to them. And Sipka definitely gave them a run for their money every game.
Every game they played.